Hey everybody, so welcome back. I am thrilled right now because sometimes people don't think CPS Public deals with anything that's charter, and I'm so proud to have Circle Rock here with us. Not because they have some adorable kids, not because they got a great principal, because they're doing the things in the Austin community as well. And so today we're going to talk to Catalyst Circle Rock. We have a few students that are from Michelle Clark there. So what we're going to do is first just have their great principal talk about Circle Rock, talk about herself, and then we'll hear from the Michelle Clark students who will kind of help take us the rest of the way into this.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everyone. My name is Elizabeth Jamison Dunn. I am the proud principal of Catalyst Circle Rock. I started there back in 2007 as a founding teacher with Teach for America, and now I'm in my 17th year with Circle Rock, my ninth
17.
year as principal. Yes. And Circle Rock is my whole heart. I love it with everything in me. We are a great school on the west side on Central and Washington, and we believe in teaching minds and touching hearts. And we're so excited to be here today to just really continue to cultivate this relationship as well as support our alumni here at Michelle Clark.
Wow, when you say alumni, it makes them sound so
I
old. It
know.
makes them sound like they've
They
done
look
it.
old just
Yeah.
in 1 year. I'm like, they
Oh
have grown
no,
so
It looks
much.
like Pierre. Look like you're getting a little mustache there, and
What's
man.
that dust on your face, boy?
For one, I ain't grown now 1 inch since I left seventh, eighth grade
I feel
year.
like
So
you have.
I think so too.
He don't have
I
his
ain't trying to
glasses
hear
no more. I
that.
don't even know
Oh,
who he
he
is.
hides those because now he doesn't want.
Yes.
So let's let you go ahead and talk. Go ahead, tell us all about yourself and what you do here at Michelle Clark, or what are some of the things that you've done at Michelle Clark so far.
Alright, so my name is J. Pierre from the west side of Chicago, and some things I've done here at Michelle Clark so far. I joined the dance team, and I just been dancing on stage. I made some friends. I got along with people well, and I just been trying to put myself out there for real, so I could prepare for what I want to do in the future when I get older. And so,
So tell us a little about what you want to do when you get older, because you're really getting old now.
I wanna pursue a career in music.
Okay, as singing or dancing or being like a triple threat where you do them all, or
Yeah, just like a triple threat.
okay, okay. And so you also have your colleague here. Your I'd like to say your menace in crime, because sometimes when I see you, I'm like, what they up to, right? So go ahead and introduce yourself. Talk all about what you do and in careers and everything else with Michelle Clark.
Okay. My name is Asia Embry, and I really don't do anything at Michelle Clark, I don't think. But I work at Build for like with gardening and stuff, and that's really it. So yeah.
And
Well,
your
but
brother.
working with gardening is a lot. You
I
want to
know.
talk?
So we write in journals
Yeah.
and talk about how our day was and stuff. Then we go like they have garden beds, so we do gardening in the beds, and we clean them out sometimes. But like when we clean them out, we can't get all the leaves out, so we have to just do what we have to do. So
But you guys are doing like greens because they brought some over here
I
too.
think so.
So
I
you're
don't think
doing
we plant the
green
greens,
peppers. What else you guys have? Are you helping
We-
taking care of the chickens too?
His chickens there?
Yeah. So we have chickens here too.
Nice.
Why haven't you been taking care of our chickens then?
We have. I don't take care of the chickens. It's the man name. His name is Ethan, so he
Mhm.
takes care of the chickens.
Are you scared to take care of ours then?
Yes, I am. I'm scared
Why?
of chickens. I don't
Good.
know. Like
Oh my
I
God!
don't
I'm gonna have to
know.
take you out there and just let you stay out there, and by the time you come out, y'all will have a love fest.
They be running up on the windows sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to just know y'all. You guys are the one that's running from them.
Nah, I'm cool.
So let's just talk about like transitioning. Wow, let's see. You guys graduated in June, and so now we are in November. What has changed about you? Okay, look, you already said nothing's changed. You haven't grown or anything, but mentally, physically, something has changed about you guys. What would you say?
Well, one thing that's changed is, for one, my hair.
Okay.
Two, my skills, my abilities, and my confidence, and just my personality in general and stuff. Cause in middle school, I used to be I used to be like the quiet kid, like the nerd type kid. Nobody like 7th grade year, nobody really sort of like rocked with me for real. I was kind of like out the way. You know, it's like I always had potential. It's like some people tried to be cool with me, but I was always the type that I didn't want to be bothered for real. But 8th grade year, you know, I was still like the nerd. I used to get laughed at a lot. I used to get talked about, picked on like negative way and stuff. But like towards like the middle or end of 8th grade year, that's when I sort of like changed up myself. That's when I like gained confidence in myself and tried to actually start paving the way for who I want to be in the future.
Okay.
And graduating and coming here now, you know, I don't really have that problem, but it's just more like me changing. I feel like something that's changed about me is like my character. That's really it.
So so listening might be somebody who is like, I know what he's talking about. That's how I feel. What advice would you give them?
What advice I give you? Man, life is short, and you just gotta be yourself. Because I learned that I had to stop caring what other people thought. I had to learn to stop seeking validation from other people who was in the same position that I was in. So all I really just could really do is just be myself and just learn how to stop caring what other people thought. But you'll change over time. You always do.
Excellent. You know I'm coming over to you. And I know, the problem is J. Pierre keeps answering first, so I feel like you get a lot of time to think, right? So on the next one, you probably going to have to answer first. So go ahead, tell us, like, what's changed about you? Like,
Nothing really. I don't think anything changed about me, except, what you think changed about me?
well, how is he going to answer for you?
No, I'm just saying, because he's
Well, wouldn't that make more sense
He
for
said-
like me, like as another person?
Like-
So, like,
But you don't see any changes and you feel like you're still the same.
No, not really, because I was like real weird. Like in 8th grade, I was really weird, but now I feel like I'm still weird and loud as the same person I am. But I don't know.
But you know what? Sometimes we use the word weird wrong. Like sometimes
Yeah.
people think when we say weird, that means like you're quirky or you're
Oh,
you're
no,
goofy.
not like
But
that.
weird to me is like I bounce to my own drum, and sometimes people don't hear the
Yeah.
music in my head, but I hear it.
Yeah, that's how weird I like. That's
Okay.
how weird I
yeah,
am.
that's
So you think it's enhanced more now that you hear, or
Yeah.
so
like
then you
more.
have changed. It's gotten better.
yeah, that's kind of another thing too. Like I sort of move like the way that I want to move, and me, I'm weird as well. Like I'm not really into what other kids is into for real, and I just want to like sort of like put out there that it's like I look cool, like I look good, I can perform in front of the whole school, no problem. I could do all that stuff, but I still roll with the weird crowd. That's why like people be saying, JP, I know you be outside, I know you popular, you be with them kids, and really I don't. Like I stay in the house 24/7. I'll be out the way, so I just want to show like it's okay to be weird or just like
Different.
Like,
So
it's
you
okay
know
to
I'm
be
coming
different.
over to you because
I'm so
these are your
excited.
kids,
They
and let's
are.
see, you've had them for how long? Like since
You came in what, 6th grade?
6th grade,
7.
Seventh
Seventh,
grade.
and
When
how
did
long-
you
I
come
came in
here
5th
to?
grade.
Fifth grade.
Yeah.
So you've had them those years, and I remember being an elementary principal, and then moving to high school, and just like all that. Man, let's talk to me. Like, what do you see? What do you hear? Or what's your thoughts? What you thinking?
So I'm glad you came to me. I think that I see changes in both of them just since June. The amount of confidence they have being able to speak so eloquently about yourselves, I feel is a huge step up. With JPR coming later, we spent a lot of time together while he was in middle school. JPR used to come to my office like every morning and just talk. He said his hair is different. It is different. It look good though. I do think with both of them, like the confidence piece is huge. I don't think you were a nerd. I don't think either one of them were weird.
Right. That's what I was like. I want to define that.
Yes,
weird, 'cause I was
I
like,
don't. I feel all middle schoolers are a little awkward, and
Yeah.
you're going through a time where you're still trying to discover who you are
Yeah.
and where you fit. And I saw that with both of them. And I'm very happy to hear that you all are finding your niche and your space. Because we all are a little weird, but we're also extraordinary, and we have ways that we can shine. And just watching each of them kind of grow as middle schoolers, I saw them grow academically, culturally, socially. You talk about dancing in front of the whole school. I don't know if J. Pierre shared how he was Mr. Steal Your Girl in our end of year production, and he did
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yes, did a whole break.
Do we
dance.
have that on video?
We do have it on video, so let me know if you need me to send
Yes,
it.
I do need
to
that for my
include as a
screen.
clip. Yes, and so just seeing like someone who was afraid to just go on stage to doing freestyles and stuff like that is great. And Miaja always has had a heart for like service and doing things for others. So I'm not surprised at all that you're working with the garden and helping to just beautify the community. I think that's right up your lane. And so it's great to kind of see these older versions of children that I was able to get to know as they were at
What
middle
questions
school.
do you have for them?
I want to know what has been one of the most challenging shifts coming from elementary school to high school. What was one of the biggest things that was kind of hard to get a hold of?
I had to, I'm gonna let you.
Wait,
answer.
right. I was like, don't do it.
Yes. Go ahead, Miaja.
I don't know. Like one of the big shifts was like JRRCT. JRRCT. I say I don't know.
JROTC.
JROTT. That's one of the big shifts because like this a lot of stuff you got to do in there, and you have to wear uniform and everything. Like it's so.
It was just a hard transition to figure it out.
It's a lot of discipline too. In ROTC.
Yeah. But do you feel like it's good? Well, like once I get this, I get it. But like just that, it felt like a lot to have to memorize because you don't have to memorize something necessarily in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that
For sure.
And for me, some of the like biggest thing that I challenged shifting over from middle school to high school, really I had to get control of my ego. Like I was real cocky when I got here. I wasn't really humble or nothing, so I really had to humble myself. And another big shift was just adapting to a new environment, just like a new set of kids from different neighborhoods.
And you know what's funny about these two is I see them together, but I don't see them together. So, and this is probably a compliment at the same time that you guys didn't come and be like, well, we the only ones that get, we from Circle Rock, we better be together so nobody else, so we help each other through it. But you guys both have ventured out. Like I see you guys with different groups of people. Sometimes I'm like, what group do they belong to? Which is so good because it tells me that you are adaptable, that you can fit in with the people who sit at the table. You can fit in with the people, So I think that was really interesting. So something we talked about earlier, there's a particular class that both of you guys take. And I think it's something starts with, if I was speaking to you, would say bonjour. That both of you guys are in French. Let's see. So you've been in French since June, correct? Since August. Since August, right? You got to give us some French. And it better be more than bonjour. Because otherwise I'm going to go tell Miss Mina. Y'all got this. I know it. Wait. Do you want him to go first?
No, you gotta go first.
Because you can't say what he says, so it's your choice.
No, youngest go first.
Okay.
Don't do.
Jess was Miaja. I mean, I am Miaja.
Okay.
And
I should go get Miss Mina
how are
right
you
now.
doing? What's the basics that they teach you?
So we know about like numbers.
You could gave us numbers. We wouldn't said anything. Go
Why
ahead.
would you say numbers? Why would you say? You know you don't know how to count in French.
Okay, so go ahead. Count in French. We ready. If you count to 3, he can count 4, 5, and 6.
Wait, bro.
I think it's us. And Tres.
That sounds like Spanish.
It's definitely giving Spanish.
Right.
No, it's not.
I know they're both romantic languages.
I don't remember. Like it's somewhere.
Oh my God, y'all got some work to do. Y'all got some work to do.
But that was a long time ago. It was in
Tell their French teacher on that.
I'm going to. What you
Please.
got,
She know I
J.
don't
Pierre?
know French
Because
like that. She know.
All right. Bonjour. Hey, wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait. Bonjour. Je m'appelle J. Pierre, and that means hello. My name is J. Pierre, and 4, 5, 6 is quatorze. 5 is Vinch, and 6
Right,
is
not no Vinch.
yes, it is.
No, it
Is
ain't.
it? How you gonna?
Then
tell
what is it?
me?
Because you didn't know it.
How you
Because
gonna
I
tell
mean, we
me
got
you
stuck
know
at
1,
1, 2, and 3.
Right. You were doing unos dos tres.
One,
I
no,
don't
1,
know.
2, bro. 1, 2.
Una. That's one.
Okay.
I know that.
All right, so y'all got some work to do, guys. And this is the real challenge. I'm saying this
Yeah,
to y'all
it's
for real.
hard.
And I'm putting it on this air. In 2 months, before spring break, I'm taking y'all over to Catalyst. And y'all better be ready to speak to one of the 8th grade class in French.
Not to change subject.
Oh,
but
no. We ain't changing it yet.
Yeah, let's stamp that.
Let's
So
stamp
we're
that.
definitely
Because I want to
doing
stamp
that.
that.
Yes.
I want both of us to agree that y'all will be
Yes.
going over there. If I have to drag y'all over there, we'll walk over there if we have to. But we're going to walk over or we're going to drive over. We're going to do something over. And by spring break, you guys are going to speak French to the new 8th graders.
Y'all got it.
They ain't know.
Well, to the 8th graders, you will.
All right.
They need the inspiration.
We got the deal?
Mia, y'all.
Yeah, we got the deal, Miege?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
All
think
right.
y'all need to come up with some things that y'all going to talk about so y'all can't just go in there and count to 2.
I'm gonna count to 2.
No, you're going to do more
At
than
least
that.
get 10.
Right,
baby.
at least
Good.
get up to 10 without making me
You
think you're
got
talking
time.
Spanish.
This not till the next spring. Y'all good?
Yeah, y'all got to like March. So I'm so excited because one of the things we did with this year for freshmen is they got a chance to choose Spanish or French.
Nice.
And so a group went to Spanish and a group went to French. And the teacher that teaches the French is also teaches like a couple other languages. Arabic, she teaches quite a few languages, but we're focusing on French for right now. And the Spanish teachers, we have one Spanish teacher that if they go through her for to their junior year, their junior and senior year, they'll take all of the Spanish college credits.
Oh, wow.
So they'll take Spanish 101, 102, 103, 104. And when they graduate, they won't have to take it. So we're about to do the same thing with French. We're getting her credentialed now. But with our early college programs, and so right now, this is something I'm sure they've told you. If not, you got to hear it, that we're looking at your GPA that you get right now. So when you get your grades, because that will qualify whether you could sit for a test. And the test that you would sit for would allow you to start taking college courses next year. So in your sophomore year, you'll be taking like Math 118. You'll take Cisco 102, Cybersecurity 103, Geography 101, Geography 102, English 101, English 102. They count as their credit for here, but they also count as their credit for college. And so then what happens is once you guys graduate, we got kids that graduate with like 30 credit hours. And so they have a full free year. And what they do with that free year, some graduate in 3 years and be like, I'm done.
Right.
Others graduate and say, I'm going to stay an extra year since I've already got the 4-year scholarship. And I'm going to go like to Barcelona and study abroad.
I
Or I'm
studied
gonna go,
abroad.
yeah,
Yes.
you know, I'm gonna go somewhere where I've learned the language, and I'm gonna study there abroad for that year. And so we have about 4 students that's in Barcelona now
Nice.
that are just using their last year to just study abroad and speak the language, everything.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to really keep thinking about that. So when you say your grade is not where it needs to be, we got to get it there so I can get you qualified to take these tests and get in these pieces. And some kids have been so close to getting their associate's degree is that they only need to take like 2 classes and they got their associates.
And that's
already.
saving money. Like,
Yeah.
if you think about whoever's going to finance your college, like, that is a huge price saving.
We got one girl who wants to be a police officer, and they need 2 years of
Undergrad.
so they need their associates. She's so close to associates that the problem is she'll be still too young.
I was going to say she wouldn't be on there.
So I want you guys just to think about those opportunities and don't let them
And it's great that you all offer that here
yeah.
at Michelle Clark for the students. 'Cause
Yeah,
we definitely need
it's
that.
and we
that
pay
help.
for everything
That's awesome.
while they're here, so that's not even an extra cost. So when they get to college, they only paying for what they're taking there,
Yeah, that's
which is
great.
amazing. So let's get back to you guys since y'all don't really couldn't do French for me. Let's see. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to talk about what do you miss most about being at Circle Rock. You can only tell me one thing. You can only tell me one thing. What do you miss
One?
most?
Oh,
Wait, do we want J. Pierre to go first again?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I miss is
Oh,
Oh,
you went like you was going first because you was so ready.
one thing I miss is being with the teachers mostly
Okay.
because it was fun with them. Like
Okay.
it was like
yeah.
And you were with the teacher pretty much all day, right? Okay.
yeah, they have 4 teachers.
Yeah.
They rotated.
And
through.
here y'all got them 50 minutes and y'all got to go somewhere else. Yeah. What you gonna say, JP?
It's a lot that I miss about.
You can only say
Circle Rock.
one.
And why? It's a lot of things I miss about Circle
Yeah,
Rock.
but just tell us
Like,
one.
it's
Your biggest one.
My biggest one. Circle of Brotherhood.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Circle of
I knew
Brotherhood.
you were gonna say that.
So tell me about Circle of Brotherhood.
So Circle of Brotherhood was founded actually by one of my former students, Charlie Myers, who is now an employee at
I met
Catalyst
him.
Circle. You did meet Mr.
Yeah,
Myers.
we did have a long talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's so important and special to me because I started an organization called Ladies of Distinction like 12 years ago, and I was working with one of our teachers, Troy Morris, to start a male version, and Troy unfortunately passed away.
Okay.
In 2021. And so when Mr. Myers came to Catalyst, we brought him back after he graduated. He kind of carried the torch
Yeah.
of what Troy had started. So now Circle of Brotherhood is an organization. Now they go to 6th grade, so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade boys.
Okay.
And it's all about mentorship and empowerment. They took like an overnight trip last year. You guys went camping.
That was.
It was fun.
favorite.
Somebody
Everybody-
sponsored it for us. So it gives me so much joy just to see
Yeah.
Mr. Morris's vision come to life, to see Mr. Myers, an alumni of Circle
Right,
Rock,
yeah.
giving back to the kids. And so I knew you was going to say teachers. I know these kids.
Right.
I was thinking she was probably going to say the teachers. And I knew JPR was going to say
Yeah.
COB.
So we started one too, but we
Awesome.
called ours Men of Color in Education.
Oh, I saw the
Yeah,
sign in your
and
office.
so
yeah.
it's right now freshman. I mean, it's not freshman yet because they always wait to let them get acclimated, then they try to pull them in. But it's juniors and sophomores and seniors, and so we kind of with the boys they get a chance to go like in the summer. We pay for them to go to different like places, but we first always do a whole thing of Chicago, and we find out so many of them don't know anything about Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, like that Lincoln Park is here, that you can take the L here. This someone had never been on a train. So we do a lot with them during the school year also. And we just started this year the Women of Color because one of our
Nice.
teachers came. So we've been doing a lot with that brotherhood, but we also have BAM and we have
Becoming a
WOW.
man.
Yep.
Okay. That's
WOW is
It's the women's version.
Yep, it's the
but-
women version of
Yeah.
BAM. So becoming so we have both of them. And what happens though is that they don't necessarily touch the freshmen as much, just because they're trying to wait to not overshadow them and figure out. But they actually pull you guys in as they start seeing like who you are and all of that too. So I'll make sure you guys get a chance to start seeing more of them because they mostly do a lot during lunch periods, which wouldn't be yours. But you guys have cookies and convo, right? Have either one of y'all participated in that?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so good. Cookies and Convo is on one day a week where they bring cookies and have conversation with only freshmen during y'all lunch periods. You've seen them, but they buy more than cookies. And so they sit and have conversation just about transitions. Like, you here now. How do we make you feel friends? How do you get in touch with your emotions? How do you understand what that is? So and it's a group that signs up to go. So you guys might not have signed up for it, but that's fine. It's never too late to get on that. And it's sponsored by I can't think of Chicago West. And so they come out and they bring food so that they don't have to miss lunch and
Nice.
and all of that, and they just sit and talk. And then we're about to start back our Big Brothers and Big Sisters program. But the Big Brothers and Big Sisters are going to be all police officers.
Oh, okay.
So they get a chance. We did it before the pandemic, and we finally got it where we can get it funded back. And so what they do is come and they get a police officer,
They get to mentor
female
them.
police officer, girls, male for boys, and that's just their big brother, big sister all the way through.
Nice.
So
That's good.
So, what questions do you guys have for your old principal or me, your new principal?
My old principal. So
He don't like me when I call you old principal, just
I
so you
appreciate
know.
that. Not be called old.
Right.
I'm always your principal.
question that I have, I actually got a lot of questions.
Oh my God! You can only ask one.
Why do I have to only ask one question?
Because first of all, the podcast is not 3 hours long.
Yeah. Okay, so one question I have is, I gotta think about which one I'm gonna ask.
Okay, you
her.
want us to go to Mike's
Yeah.
first? Okay, go ahead.
There's your,
Oh
like,
my
I
God,
you don't have a
any
question?
I don't know to think of right now. I don't have any.
Well, so
Right
let
now,
me ask this
I'm
question
thinking.
then. Maybe you don't have a question, but let me ask this. What do you think when you look over and see your principal there?
I miss her.
I
That's
miss
what
y'all
I
too.
like miss her so much.
Yes.
No, like,
Good.
I miss her. This woman right here, she's giving me so much motivation. She was right there. She believed in me. Like, she helped me a lot. It's like, I really do miss this lady. I miss her, Mr. Kent, Mr. Fair, Mr. Myers. I miss all of them. They
miss you too.
So when was the
really
last time y'all told her thank you?
8th grade graduation.
Well, y'all here now. Here's another opportunity. Thank you
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Jada.
you.
for.
Thank you, guys.
We're being our principal.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And
That
I'm
was
so
so
proud
nice.
of y'all. I am. It's like her touching my heart right,
Right,
now.
I know. I was like, we don't bring tissue to this
I
podcast.
Just seeing the growth that each of you all have made is wonderful. I can't wait to see what's to come. The best is yet to come, for sure.
And you definitely gonna see them before spring break.
Oh, I can't wait too when y'all come to the Rock.
Yeah, I was thinking about coming to the Rock.
Oh no,
'cause-
don't think now. You going, but you going speaking in French.
Oh my goodness, no.
And you should connect with Myers about COB because they need all the positivity they can get from old members. And so,
Can I say something on this podcast?
You want to say something else?
Yeah, can I say
Sure.
like something to CLB? You taking this back to school?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the whole everywhere.
Yeah, once it
Alright.
goes
Yep.
live, I'm gonna post it for the whole Catalyst community.
For one, I gotta say to the men, just try to be yourself. Just really try to be yourself. You know, don't let nobody else try to bring you down. Don't let these women get in your way. You know, just always focus towards your goals. You know, just put yourself before anyone else. That's all I gotta say, ZOB. And they been acting up.
They've been alright, but you
been
know how Mr. Myers do with them.
Right, yeah.
So they had their moments, but they've been okay.
Yeah, just listen to your mentors. Just be good, respect your elders, and that's all.
The bell just means that we in school, you guys. But so we can cut it off. But come on, give us your last parting words. Whatever you want to say. You want to shout somebody out.
You can
You
talk
want
to
to
your
whatever you want
teachers,
to
to
do.
the current students.
I want to shout out all my teachers. Thank you for everything. And I love you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I love y'all too. But I want to know how hip hop been doing.
Hip hop killing it. They just did a dance to a whole Sierra like joint
Oh, for
last
real?
week. Yeah, it was dope.
So you
How
might have to
for you?
come in as a guest. Hey, as I told you, let's you and I come in as like a guest dance group.
You danced.
Didn't I tell him?
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. But he didn't want to dance with me when I tried. We coming back as a dance too. Right. We going to practice. So as we
I love
wrap
that.
up, I cannot leave without you giving us some last final words of wisdom, trinkets. Just how was this for you?
This was awesome. So this is the first time I've been able to do something like this. We always get to see our students because they come to our space, but
Yeah.
to come to your school and see how you're doing in your space is really an inspiration. I want both of you all to just keep doing a wonderful job and know that you are representing Catalyst Circle Rock very well, all up in Michelle Clark right now. So I'm so proud of you. I couldn't be more proud to be your principal, and I can't wait to go back to Catalyst and tell them all about it and tell them how well you guys are doing.
Yeah, because you got to tell Miss Russell, you got to tell
I am.
Mr. Kent.
So this is
I'm
Principal
tell Russell,
Anderson as he
Kent,
keeps
everybody.
talking. This is Principal Anderson, and we are signing off with being with the great Circle Rock, and just saying thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.